Okay, welcome to the Art Hour. Today I actually had no idea what I was gonna draw, so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna do another +5 XP comic. Uh, I have been only drawing work these days since Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes came out. So I've been playing that a lot. Well, as you can see, I have my template for my comic. I am going to turn these off and start doing the sketch. So yeah, I've been playing MGS Ground Zeroes a lot. It actually has given me some hope for Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, which is coming out later. But I wasn't so sure about the Ground Zeroes game, but yeah, I'm actually liking it. So yeah, if you get the chance, try it out. It's not like the old games, which I'm kind of happy for, because the old games had their set of problems. They were good, but they had their problems. So yeah, it's good that they have changed the format, sort of. But I still don't like Big Boss, but yeah, it's still a good game. So, and it's kind of short. It's a prologue for Phantom Pain. So let's see here. I'm gonna have my character. This is gonna be my character. Let's see. And he's going to be watching like that. Yeah. Hi, Scoffert. Nice to see ya. Let's see. I need some reference material. I kind of forget how my character looks like even. So yeah, if you have any questions, as usual, just ask them in the chat room. I think you can be a guest. You don't have to have an account, but hey, it helps. But I think you can be a guest and ask me questions here on the chat. So if you ask me any questions, I will try to get them and answer them as good as I can, okay? So if you have any questions, just ask on. But yeah, let's see here. My character is going to be watching out here. And I'm gonna have him a little bit crouched. And have him, yeah, crouching with the knee. Ba-da-ba. Let's see, where do we have the chat room? There. So yeah, somebody told me that the last chat my voice was kinda high, but yeah, you can always change the volume, and for me it's sounding just the way I want it, because when I upload this later on to YouTube, it becomes quite good sound. So yeah, just make sure you don't have the sound all the way up. And let's see here. We are gonna have the character crouching, and yeah. Let's see. No, I don't like this crouching. Maybe I'm gonna do it a bit different. Let's see. We're gonna put his hand over here and have him like that, and then I can do this. As always, I'm doing a very quick sketch of the characters, nothing just subtle yet. I just want it to be like I said before, as dynamic as I possibly can. That's why I didn't want that last crouching, because I didn't feel that it did what I wanted it to do. So never be afraid to go back and redo stuff, because sometimes you have to do stuff again. If it isn't quite good enough and you think, yeah, whatever, yeah, it's gonna haunt you if you do a bad decision and it's like, oh, it looks so bad, it looks so bad. So yeah, just do it while you're sketching. I mean, just do it again until you get it right. And sometimes, like now, I don't feel like this whole pose is working at all, so I'm just gonna do it again and try again, just to get that good sketch. And I think I'm gonna do another different pose with him, like this. And I think I'm gonna have the hand more like this. And then I would probably have to do, yeah, we're gonna change the body position and put up like this. Yes. And maybe now you can see where I'm going with the sketch. Let's see, we're gonna put that there and we're gonna do like a knee there, so yeah. Yeah, I think this will work. Yeah. So, like I said before, it's gonna be a comic about the new Metal Gear Ground Zeroes game, and I actually was quite surprised how much I liked that game. Just because, I mean, Assassin's Creed and Thief and all those games, well, they were kind of stealthy, but yeah, Assassin's Creed has lost anything about stealth. It's not a stealth game anymore. It's not even an assassin game anymore. So, yeah, I do think that Ground Zeroes is actually proving what a stealth game should be like. But hey, everyone has their own opinion. And I'm not gonna do it. Let's see. It feels like it's been a while since I draw 5+ XP. Maybe I need to practice some more. I'm gonna change that eyebrow since I want him to be a little bit more concentrated. He's going in hot. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, we're gonna there. Yep. And let's see. We are going to let's see, the eye patch is on which side? Okay, it's the right one. So he's gonna have an eye patch over here. And how is it go? Yeah, it goes like that. Okay. So anyway, if you do like stealth games, I highly recommend Ground Zeroes. It only costs like, I think in Swedish money, 174 or 175 or something like that. So it's not expensive. But I don't remember if it's only on the PS3, PS4, or if it's like for all the consoles. I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, I think you should check it out. My character looks really old when you put an eye patch on him. Oh well, I am old. Maybe just not that old. So yeah, you can chat in the chat room. As I said before, you can be a guest. You don't have to have an account. You can do it. I think you just click on your message and bump or something. It's in the chat room right here. So try it if you can. And I am going to be drawing this webcomic. There hasn't been much questions lately, actually. So if you have any questions on how I draw things, or if you need help with how to do something or anything like that, just ask. And I will try to help you as good as I can. And he has his belt over here. And all those packages and stuff. Let's see, and he has... This is one of the worst things about when trying to draw some MGS stuff. They have so much detail on their suits and armors and all of that, so it's kind of like, okay, which of these should I pick? Should I have everything of his things on, or should I just try to do the main things? Let's see. We're gonna do one of these. He has a clasp there, yeah, and something like that. Here we go. Yeah, as Scoffert just said, you can just register a username and then chat. It doesn't take much. You can type in whatever you want and just, ask me some questions if you want to. And yeah, probably some people are probably just watching this, which is fine by me. Would be awesome if people would like, interact, have a respond to it. Mainly why I'm doing this live thing is just because, I want to talk to people if they want to learn how to draw, or if they need some help, or some tricks or tips on how to do things. And if people don't want that, okay, that's fine. But yeah, it would be good if I get some response, because it's not that fun to sit and talk to myself. And I have stuff to do, so I'm just doing this because I was somewhat getting tired not doing anything on my YouTube channel. But if this doesn't work out and people are not responding, hey, that's fine. I'm gonna go then back to doing and just simple speed drawings and put them on YouTube. But like I said before, if you can't, be here and watch the live broadcast, you can always ask me questions on Twitter or in the comments below when this is up on YouTube. So I can take those questions and try to do something with it during this hour. That's fine by me as well. But I haven't got any questions lately, so yeah, maybe people are busy with other stuff right now. So, but yeah, I'm always here if that is something that people want. Let's see now. Big Boss has also those things that go into the leg. Yeah, okay. There's so much things on him. Dear Lord. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I am going to do some of his, on the arm there, and then some of. Okay, I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm just gonna do this, I think. Yeah, I don't wanna do too much detail, because even if I do good details, it still is gonna probably ruin the image with too much detail. So yeah, we're gonna keep it minimum, and just do what we have to convey our message that this is Metal Gear. And yeah, I think that is quite alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna transform it a little bit. I want it to be bigger. Maybe not too big, but at least a little bit bigger, and something like that, yeah. I am going up it easy. Let's see. Here we go. Put it somewhere around there. Make a copy. Do you know any decent iPad apps for draw? Oh, iPad. Well, iPad isn't the best tool for drawing. Well, not this kind of drawing. Maybe you can do some, blending and stuff like that. You can take, if I do a new layer here, something like, maybe like, I can do some blending like this, because I don't think that iPad has enough touch quality to be doing. It doesn't have too much sensors to do like this kind of work with just drawing characters and stuff like that. Maybe there is some kind of app that can do that, but I would not recommend iPad for drawing. Maybe for coloring if it had a good app for it, but yeah, even then I'm not so sure about iPad. But if you have like a Surface Pro, which is like almost like a iPad or a surfing pad, but it works like a little mini computer, and it actually has a quite good of pressure and sensitivity. So yeah, you can actually use that to draw some more advanced stuff, but maybe not like this advanced. But yeah, didn't say good app. Okay. Yeah, no, I've actually never looked into it, because I knew the iPad would never be up to what I am used to or what I want from a drawing app. So yeah, for me, no, there is no good app for drawing, not on iPad or anything like that. So But that's my opinion. Oh, I forgot to change back the sensitivity and stuff. Let's see. Don't bump. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. I'm just gonna see if this head is. Nope. I need to make it a little bit bigger. There we go. I don't know how good this joke will be though, but yeah, I did think of a joke for this, but as I said, I'm not sure how good the joke will be. And that's another thing, you never know how good a joke's gonna be. I mean, I've done jokes where I think, oh my god, this is the worst joke ever. This is the worst joke ever, and everybody's gonna hate me for it. But in the end, it usually is those kind of jokes that people respond to, and you're like, okay. So sometimes you just have to try it and see if the joke works or not. Big eyebrows. Well, that's the thing, Scofford. You don't have to be good at drawing as well. I mean, there are some webcomics out there which doesn't have the greatest art ever, but they have good writing and it's a good joke and all that. And yeah, you know, art is always subjective. It's never like, oh, this is what art is, and people who say that this is art and this is not, yeah, you can't actually say that, because even if some people have to have a norm or a standard, yeah, it doesn't mean that art can never be one thing and another thing. But yeah, people do have a tendency to try and like, yeah, this is art, this is not art, which I find it so annoying. And that's why, you know, people like to call me like, oh, you're an artist, you're like, you're a painter, and I'm like, no, I'm not a painter, I'm an illustrator, I'm a cartoonist, call me what you want, but not like that, because that means I'm one of those hippie people that like, yeah, this is art and this is not. I actually quite hate that. I am not liking this jaw. Let's see here. The jaw should be more like... Okay. Maybe not that weird jaw, but okay. Yeah, let's see. Put that beard on him. Maybe I should have... No, I can't, because then the joke won't work. I can't draw him like that. Okay. It has to be my character, yeah. This looks very serious. Let's see if I do... If I put that there and I push... And there's something about the shape I don't like. I'm a little off today, I can tell you that right now. because as soon as I'm done with this, I am actually going to sit down and watch the new Captain Space Harlock movie, which I have been waiting a long ass time to see. So yeah, I might be rushing a little bit. And I'm just very tired and slow today, so even I have those days. And I actually sat and draw all morning today to complete some work, so I didn't have to have that hanging over my head. So yeah, I'm a little beat. I'm a little tired. Let's see, we got that, we got that. Maybe we should move the head a little bit. It feels like it's sitting in the wrong area. And for doing this, I'm actually just using the lasso tool. You can always use like the polygon lasso tool, but since I have a tablet and it's a good tablet, I can use the regular lasso tool and just, draw it in, so to speak. And I think, yeah, somewhere around here. And we're gonna tilt the head a little bit, since I don't want it to be, let's see, we're gonna, there, and somewhere around there, yeah. So yeah, bump, and then we're gonna actually do a copy of that one again. When you do webcomics and you kind of know what the joke is and all that, you actually get kind of used to copying and just changing stuff from panel to panel, so you don't have to like draw everything over and over again, because that would take a lot of time and a lot of work, and you will probably not get your comics in time or as often as you would like. So yeah, I am just gonna put that there. I actually was thinking about maybe doing some fan art of Ghost in the Shell today, and then I was like, no, I don't want to start something that I'm not gonna be able to do in 1 hour. I was actually, kind of wondering what should I do with this hour. But yeah, I can do it maybe later if people want. So yeah, there's always time. There's always time for that kind of stuff. So yeah. Also, if you like sci-fi, I mean good sci-fi, not the Star Wars or Star Trek kind, which is more like a space opera. I mean real sci-fi with androids, AIs, futuristic thinking and philosophy. If you like Blade Runner and stuff like that, yeah, Ghost in the Shell is awesome. Probably right now one of my favorites I'm watching. I'm also waiting for new episodes of that TV show Almost Human with Carl Urban. I really like that show. I really hope they continue with that show, since I know we're probably not gonna get another Dread, which is sad, but yeah. If you like Carl Urban and you like good sci-fi, yeah, then you should probably take a look at Almost Human. Really good sci-fi. Real good. Makes me happy. So let's see, yeah, and we're gonna change the mouth, because here he is gonna say something. And I'm just gonna clean up a little bit here. Yeah, I need to practice these a lot more. I was also thinking about introducing a new character to this comic. I wanna have my dog in this comic. Mainly because I think he would be a funny character, and also because I think he is a good choice for my character in this comic, since well, like in the beginning of the comic, he is like he's lost everything but the dog. So yeah, maybe the dog can talk and sing like a Disney movie or something. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do. Maybe my dog would be very foul-mouthed and swearing like a sailor or something. I don't know. It's just an idea, but yeah, I'm thinking about it. I still don't like that head. It sucks when I can't get it like the way I want it. Sometimes you are not gonna get what you want. Sometimes you have to like look at the problem and see, okay, well, why is it not looking the way I want it to be? Sometimes it's because you've missed some shapes, or because you've changed something from before, or sometimes it's just okay, you just don't feel it. And that happens sometimes. Sometimes you have to like look at it and look at it again and see what is it that makes it not work. And with this, I think it's a lot to do with the weird placement, and it's drawn from an angle I'm not used to be drawing and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm see there it fits more perfectly, because yeah, he is gonna bend his head like that. So sometimes you have to try stuff, and that's why, you know, in the sketch process, it's always good to just try things out before you start inking and try to, you know, like put it down on paper, because if you do that, you're gonna have to do a lot of changes and redraw a lot of stuff, and you don't get the practice. So yeah, right now I am going to introduce a new guy. Let's see, I'm gonna draw his head here beside that one so I get the right proportions, and I am going to put his face a little bit smaller. Yeah, like something like that. This is going to be one of my colleagues at work. So I don't know if he's watching or not, but if he does, he is a clever boy, and I thought this would be a fun way to get him in the comic. Let's see, yeah, I'm gonna put him somewhere over here, yes. No, that's... I'm still getting used to this tablet. I have to change the sensitivity and the pressure sometimes, just to, you know, get the right feel for me. Here we go. Yeah. Let's see. He has... Oh shit, he has... Yeah, he's short hair now. Yeah, so I'm gonna do... yeah, he has that... almost that look. Let's see, he's gonna have... There we go. This I may have to redraw maybe, perhaps, if I don't like it, because this is the first time I am drawing this. So yeah, it could be not good. And that's also a thing, when you create characters, when you design characters and all that, you have to be prepared that the first version may not be what you like, or maybe it is the version you like, but you still have to try and draw it in different ways, just to see how much can you change, how much can you add or subtract, and just get the feel like, okay, this, I've tried everything else, this is what works. This is what works for me. And yeah, then you can just say, okay, this is what I'm gonna be using. Let's see, he has that shape, but I am going, no, I don't want to do that. And he's gonna be tired of my character, so yeah. And he's not gonna have as big eyebrows as I do, because mine are really bushy and cool. Yeah, no. I'm still not digging the hair. Okay, here we go. Or not. I can sit here and draw this again and again and again and again, and it's probably never gonna be what I want. But I am going to do this. Let's see, he's gonna have an, yeah, I want him to have a much rounder chin, so I'm gonna give him not an ass chin, but just a rounder chin. And let's see, he has, there we go. I think that will work. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna have something to drink. That hit the spot. Let's see. So he's standing there, and we're gonna check. So just so you see that the head is not too big. It actually have to be a little bit smaller because he's not standing right beside him. He's actually a little bit away. So yeah. And here's the issue now. Let's see. He's a lot skinnier than me, and I'm not the skinniest person, but he's definitely skinnier than me. So I have to not make him like, super skinny, but I have to make him seem skinnier than my character. And let's see, he points his hand, he has it probably something like that. And let's see, I'm gonna put his other hand into his pocket kind of situation there. Yeah, he's so bored that he puts his hand in his pocket. Let's see, he has, yeah, he's gonna probably do it like, sometimes when I draw hands, I actually, stop and kind of look at my own shape, shaped where the way I want the hand to look like, so I can like, okay, this is how I would hold something, and then just try to copy or mimic what my hand looks like. It's easy way to just get some reference on a hand pose or something, but at the other hand, you have to be quite confident in drawing your hands. So yeah, there we go with the hand. And let's see, I'm just gonna have him standing. Now the question is, should I put him in pants or in running pants? He is a runner, so yeah, I'm gonna make him I can make him more like nerdy, if you want to put it like that, or I can make him the runner health, sports kind of guy. But yeah, no, I'm gonna make him nerdy, I think. Yeah, nerdy is probably better. So we're gonna give him a t-shirt. That's not the nerdy part, but we are gonna give him some nerd stuff on the t-shirt. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man, I should really ask him for... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make kind of like E equals MC squared. Just for now, I'm actually gonna ask him for a more advanced mathematical formula on there. So yeah, so that I can have a good formula and actually make him more nerdy. They see me rolling at night, white and nerdy. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, what is he holding in his hand? Well, he's actually gonna be holding a hose, a water hose of sorts. This is not gonna be the greatest hose in the world, but it's gonna, do its thing. And let's see there, and we're gonna put a connection here for the sprinkler, and yeah, we're gonna shape that off like that. And we're gonna put the hose new. What I've been noticing with this tablet is that I can't draw as slow as I used to, because the texture of this tablet is actually preventing me from doing so. So sometimes I go too slow, it gets that shaky, this, like, oh no, it's an earthquake, instead of that, which I want. I want that. I don't need it to be perfect, but I don't want it to be like, oh my god. So yeah, so we have that. Let's see, we maybe can shave off some of the chin even more. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the joke. I hope you will get it, even without me telling you what it is. And if I don't like the joke in the end, maybe I will draw something else for this week's comic. And which is also a thing I usually do. I usually, if I don't like the joke, yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Because if the joke isn't what I want it to be, it's not good enough, yeah, then it's not good enough. You can't, like, hit gold every time. Sometimes I do jokes, I think they work, but yeah, sometimes they don't. And that's something you have to be prepared for. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna actually put this and this together, and I am going to lower it. I would do the text, but I am not gonna do that because, like I said, I don't want to spoil the joke. if I intend to use it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do this inking. I'm gonna use it over here and over there, and then I'm gonna ink that and that. So yeah. So let's start with this. Gonna do it quickly so I don't freeze with the pencil. Still no questions or anything in the chat, which is kind of sad, but okay. Like I said, if you have any questions, you want some help, or you need like, oh, how do you draw hands, women, I don't know, guns, whatever. How do you draw Minecraft? I don't know. Just if you have any questions, ask. Please. It's much more fun to do this if people are talking and responding to you. But I get it. Sometimes people can't watch. Some people have other things to do. It's quite alright. I'm just saying that it's much more fun for me. And if this isn't working, I mean this live drawing thing, then yeah, and I will try something else. Maybe not live, maybe I will just do the simple speed drawing stuff that I have been doing before. Maybe live isn't my thing. Or people may be not interested in watching an hour full of this. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it works. Maybe it's just not with me, I don't know. It's kind of hard sometimes to know what works and doesn't. So, just try it. Like I do. I try everything. If I don't like it or it just doesn't work, fine. You can't win them all. Yeah, let's see. And now the nose. Oh, that's a bad nose. There we go. This is what my issue is, because when the pressure sensitivity isn't what I'm used to, I can either get that weird line, or I can get that, oh no, it got big on the wrong end, and oh crap, it doesn't still get that, and sometimes I just don't have the time or patience, so I just go in and I just draw it out. Just draw it out with my skills, like that. And let's see, then the beard. I actually trimmed my beard a little bit today because it was actually sticking out too much on the sides. Believe it or not. And I actually cut my hair, although I didn't like the result, the finished product. So I am not going to show you what it looks like. That one you will have to guess. Or imagine, rather. Let's see here. I am going to erase this line because it's annoying, and same thing with this one. I am going to do like that. And yeah, even though my character is like almost bald or shaved, or call it what you want, and even if I have like maybe much more hair, it doesn't matter really, because it's a character, it's a representation of who you are. I mean, that's one of the things I was actually contemplating when I was trying to start this comic again. I was like, okay, should I continue with the look I have, or should I just do something that is quite different from what I've done before? And I thought, okay, I haven't done myself in the very bearded way with lots and lots of beard and lots of no hair on top of my head. So yeah, I just went with it and thought, okay, this will be an interesting character to draw. So sometimes it doesn't have to be like, oh, it looks exactly like you. It can be a representation. It doesn't have to be the picture perfect, oh, this is so you. Maybe if you do like, the guest characters, maybe then you can do like, oh, this has to look quite like it. But once again, it doesn't have to. Like I did with my guest character over here. I mean, this is the way he kind of looks, but not maybe all the way. But yeah, it's a representation of him. It doesn't have to be him personified. And we're gonna do the eye patch just black. I am actually looking into doing a more serious comic, a comic which I would not recommend for smaller children or something like that. Since I've been watching a lot of Ghost in the Shell recently, I actually rewatched the movie and Standalone Complex, and I'm currently watching the outcoming Arise movies, Ghost in the Shell Arise movies. So I was like, oh, I really would like to do a futuristic sci-fi comic with a different style, perhaps. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet, or if I should do it in this style at all, or maybe I should do it like super serious or something. Which, once again, I can't make up my mind right now, but it's something I'm thinking about. But the hard thing about doing a sci-fi is that you have to really write it good. I just want to draw it, but to draw it, it's just gonna be awesome and fun. But writing the stuff, that's the issue, because it has to be very clever. It has to work. You have to create a whole society and what the world is looking like, and not try to copy everyone else. Even if there are very few sci-fi things that really are good sci-fi. Philip K. Dick wrote a lot of good stuff, but if you do that, you're gonna see oh, that's a Blade Runner copy, or that's and stuff like that. So what I want to do is trying to find my own thing, and at the same time I'm looking at what can I do style wise and story wise. It has to work for me, it has to work for others, because if people don't like it, it's gonna be shit. I want it to work. So yeah, anywho, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm still gonna do plus 5 XP, but plus 5 XP is like a side project. When I have a good joke about a game or something like that, then I do a 5 plus XP comic. And I have my work. I've got my 2 jobs, so I can't screw around with those either. But one of them is actually ending now in May, I think. Somewhere around May. Maybe later, maybe earlier, I don't know. So then I'm gonna have some more free time, and yeah, I probably want to do that project then. So we'll see what happens. And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do his top hair later on. I'm actually gonna try and I'm gonna do the arm there. As you can see, I do very quick lines just to get that smoothness. You can see how clean the line becomes when I just swish it by. That's something you have to do or learn when you draw with a tablet. Because drawing with a tablet is not, I repeat, it's not like drawing on paper or anything else. You're gonna have to learn how to draw again, sort of, but at the same time, no. You will get used to it. You will get comfortable drawing simple, quick lines. It's actually quite good because you work faster, you get more done, and you kind of don't get so picky like I am and go in and change every detail and pick at it. So yeah, drawing with a tablet is more like, well, I can't say painting either, because painting is more, to me, that you draw it and you draw it again and you like and you paint it over again and again and yeah, and just keep doing that. But digital drawing is not like that. It's more like, what's the best to say? Well, you just do quick movements. I think that because in drawing with a tablet, you don't draw on a textured surface. You draw on a plastic or glass, and it has to be smooth, because if you don't, it becomes jaggedy like this. So you have to do smooth moves, and you can actually do that without, sacrificing the lines, which you can't do on paper, because on paper it becomes, well, not good. So yeah, it is different, but not that different. And I'm gonna try and do the pinky. Yeah, and like that. Okay. So yeah, if you get a tablet, if you get one of those with no monitor on the screen, which I'm using a Cintiq 13 HD right now, which is, the Cintiq models are the versions with a monitor. You see what you draw. You look at a screen, basically. And then you have the other tablets like Intuos and Bamboo and all those. Bamboo is the least favorite one of all the Wacom tablets. And yeah, if you're gonna get a tablet, you're gonna get a Wacom. Since they have been perfecting the tablets since they actually got the solution on how to do this. So yeah, you're gonna get a Wacom. If you get like a Trust or something else, yeah, chances are it's not gonna be that good. But then again, there might be some tablets out there that actually is good. I mean, the Surface Pro to me isn't quite there, but it is getting there. It is getting there, depending on which one you get and how much memory and which software you use and all that. So yeah, there are other tablets out there that can actually work. But like I said, you're probably gonna want to get a Wacom, since those are the ones that I'm always hearing about. Everyone I know, or everyone that I follow, or the people that I get inspired by, they all probably use Wacoms. At least that's what I've seen. They use different software. Some use Manga Studio, some use Photoshop, some are using Sketchbook Pro, and all those other programs. So yeah, it's gonna be different for everyone, that's quite alright. I mean, I'm just saying for myself and for what I've learned, yeah, a Wacom is probably the best solution. I'm gonna do that line again. Can't get it right. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the show, and like I said before, if you have any questions and all that, ask them on my Twitter. at the 3BX. I'm usually drawing and broadcasting on this picardo.tv site. So I hope you will watch the next Thursday broadcast. I think I'm gonna do it on Thursdays because that's the day that actually works best for me. But if you have another suggestion and everyone is okay with that, yeah, then I probably could change it. But like I said, I am probably going to do it on Thursdays. And if you have a question, you can't be here and watch the broadcast, ask it on my Twitter. And, type in LQ or live question or something like that, so I know it's a question for that. Or just type it in here under the comments here when it's up on YouTube. So in the comments. And I am Ebbe Waxin, and I hope you have enjoyed this art hour. So I'll see you next Thursday. Bye bye.